Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, in the streets I'm known as Damaged and Jay, but in here I'm known as Duhamel Bentley, and welcome back to our video. I am so excited. Today we are doing a small review on, or a very large review, I don't even know. We're just talking about a couple of things, and I just wanted to let you guys know how I got all of this done. So, the start product in this video I wanted to use was Huda Beauty's, this is the full, I don't even know what it's called. It's the full high coverage cream foundation, which this is the packaging, this is what it looks like. I have the box right here. I really like the box, Huda Beauty's packaging. As you guys know, if you haven't seen the videos, we've already made the Legit Lashes video, which will be linked down below, as well as I did the Mercury Retrograde. So if you haven't really seen those videos, I encourage you to watch them. However, because I had such good experiences with those previous videos, I wanted to try her foundation. It was on sale, which was super enticing for me to try. And she has a really nice range of shades in this foundation. Now, how do I feel about this foundation? In this video, I am going to be wearing the foundation. I am going to be testing it out. I am pairing it with different products. I'm working, I did 2 layers. Typically, this is a very full coverage foundation. I did 1 pump and then I did a 2nd pump, and you'll see all of that going on the application in the video. So if you guys have not subscribed, if you guys have not joined the army, darling, let's do this. But don't make me send my henchmen out for you. So, I hope you're having a good Halloween so far. This is the month of creativity. This is a month of creepiness. This is the month where I'm about to go crazy in this channel because I've never done any of this. And I really do feel like this is an opportunity for this channel to grow in a creative way, if that makes any sense. So I was very highly inspired by the Joker in Suicide Squad. I really love how Jared Leto portrayed that character, and I love, for whatever reason, the Joker and Harley Quinn. I think those are my 2 favorite villains, and I don't know, what do you guys think? This is a little bit crazy, a little bit like grungy, dirty, I bit my lips and bled a little bit, haven't showered in maybe a week or 2. I don't know. But if you know, hit the like button. So with that said, the Huda Beauty foundation, it's not heavy. This is a plastic container, which is nice because typically foundations are a little bit heavier and they have the potential of breaking if they're in glass. This one comes with a pump, which you can see here. It has a fragrance. It's very floral. It almost smells like jasmine tea. Yeah, very flowery, very floral. However, I will tell you this, it wasn't strong enough for, you can smell it, but once you apply it on your skin, it completely dissipates. So for whoever's like, I'm not sensitive to scents, but I avoid the scents, this is a good foundation to use because not only it's full coverage, also the scent is lovely, but it's not pertinent in there. It's not gonna stay there. I can't smell it at all. I'm trying to smell my cheeks and I can't, I can't do that, but it's a great foundation. I will tell you this, I really did come to enjoy it. I will tell you this, it is a cream foundation, and there are some full coverage foundations out there that tend to be a little bit more liquid. This one's a little bit more mousse-like, and I feel like that helps with using less product. However, I feel like when you're using mousse-based products, like for example this foundation, you could go a little bit heavy if you're not careful with the amount and quantity you're using. I did use a brush because I wanted that consistency of that full coverage experience. Typically, if you go with a sponge, you're gonna get a little bit more of a lighter, more natural finish. It should still be full coverage because this is a full coverage formula. Just that I really wanted to show you guys how this sat on the skin, how this looked. I know there's a lot of things distracting from the foundation, but I will tell you this, I feel like the foundation looks good. Doesn't look too cakey. or cakey at all. I feel like it reads really natural on camera, which is one of the kind of promotions on this. This is supposed to be like a filtered effect on the foundation. And I mean, I do think it helps and it works really well. I did also apply my Golden Egg, and this is the Silky Smooth Balm by Tony Moly. And what this guy is, it's one of those little putty primers that, you know, helps fill out the pores. And I wanted to kind of try it out. I have been using this foundation for a little bit without and with the putty pores to see really how it sits on the skin, you know, with the help and without the help of a product like this. This foundation in particular has 1.18 fluid ounces. The shade that I'm using today is Cheesecake. And again, they have a lot of shade ranges. I had to take a wild guess on this one because in Sephora, as you know, now with the pandemic, you really can't swatch a lot of the things. So, you know, I am happy with the coverage, I'm happy with the color, and I think it's such a great foundation for all of you guys that want to do a little bit more heavy makeup, something that's a little bit more full coverage. This is your gal. Also, I went in with a concealer. The concealer that I went was the Magic Star Concealer. I think the packaging of this is just unlike any other. I think this is such a beautiful product outside. Inside as well, I really liked how this is medium to full coverage. You can build this up. For looks like this, where I wanted to almost resemble that my skin was a little bit lighter, but not so in your face makeup, I think this is such a great product for that. Plus, it's just so beautiful. Again, I did 2 applications with this and I also recorded that for you guys to be able to see how the product disperses. And honestly, like, you can mix this in even if you wanted a little bit of brightness here, and mix it in with your regular concealer. And I love the concealers from the Jeffree Star Cosmetics line. I have 3 of them. I have my regular shade, I have a peach, and then I have the white, because I just love, you know, kind of playing around with them, making them my own formula. So yeah, this is most definitely an amazing product. Now, for the setting powder that I used different. I also have the Jeffree Star setting powder. This is translucent. All of the setting powders that I used today were translucent. All right, guys, so the one that I used for setting my eyebrows when I was lifting them, I wanted to look a little bit more torn. I didn't want it to be full covered because I just felt like that's kind of like the vibe with the Joker, at least the one that I get, is that he's just so torn and broken and beatered and battered, and we just love it. And I really like this one for more dramatic looks. Oop, I got powder on my shirt. You gotta love a good white powder on black shirt. The one that I used was the Mary Kay Translucent Loose Powder. And this is such a good powder. It's just so full coverage, even though it's clear, it's translucent. Like, it's just so brightening. It's so on it. Like, it really works really well. And I love it so much for like these types of looks. Like, if you guys haven't seen my Pride story, Video will be linked down below. I used this powder as well for that video. I was creating something a little bit more, as I would like to say, a little bit more avant-garde and a little bit more dramatic. And again, I love this powder so much for these types of looks. I feel like it works really well for, you know, blocking out certain things, or if you wanted to go in and, you know, let's say if we wanted to snatch the nose more, you can grab, let's say for example, I have it here on this foundation brush. And you can see here, baking is literally so easy with this product. Something that I love to do with this powder as well is I like to soften out whatever thing I'm not extremely happy with, like the outside blend. It works so well, and you can do this with any powder, but I really like this one because it's just so, little product takes you so much. And then of course, I'm just gonna accentuate again the highlight of the nose. Now there's a million ways of doing this, and this isn't necessarily the best, nor the worst, nor the way you should do it. However, I just really like, whenever I'm going a little bit extra, to do this concept, and you'll see how it pinches the nose a little bit more. And like I said, it's a really good product for these types of jobs, and it's really affordable as well. So I really like that fact, because sometimes we spend a lot of money on, you know, powders, and, you know, this is a waste of product. You know, a lot of the times when you're baking this hard, you see there's a lot of fallout on me. When you're baking this hard, you know, a lot of the times you're wasting a lot of product, and you want to be careful. You know, you want to make sure that you're having something that works really well, but also can be affordable, because of the fact that simply, you know, you don't want to waste your money. Love that. And like I said, if you want to brighten up, you can just go in here a little bit. You can see it, I mean, obviously there's product on there right now, but you can see it how it almost brings that luminosity. And it does not have any glitter or anything in the formula, which is also very nice. So you guys, within my eyes, what did I use? It's my first interaction actually with this palette, and I really came to enjoy it. I used the Jeffree Star Cosmetics cremated palette. This is such a controversial palette due to the times we're living in. However, I've never had anything like that. I've never purchased anything that was within that market, and I really came to love it. I think it was such an appropriate palette for this time, for this season. And when I say this time, I mean October, the season of the witches and the wicked and all of the craziness out there. And I really came to love it so much. The color payoff was incredible. But I'm not gonna tell you too much about it because we're working on a review on that one, and I wanna give you guys the truth. However, I will tell you this, when I tried today, I am liking it. Now, for this glossiness that I've got on my eyes, I use the Krylon Liquid Gloss. I love that product so much because you can put on your lips, you can put on your eyes, you can put it anywhere you want, and it's not uncomfortable, it's not excessively sticky. Like, it just wears really comfortable, and you can create so many fun different looks with this. So you guys, I want to thank you so much for your time. I want to thank you for, you know, spending your day here with me. If you haven't checked our videos out, please go ahead and check them out. Let me bake this off really quick. Of course, an abnormally large brush, because that's how we do it in this house. And you can see how my nose just looks a little bit more like pulled forward, a little skinnier. And who doesn't love a snatched nose, right? I'm gonna dust off a little bit right here as well. Overall, I'm really excited about this look. I am excited to see what else I can create for you guys for the month of Halloween. Let's get the freak out of me. I don't know what's going on, but let's do this. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Hit notification so you don't miss any other craziness. And binge watch, girl. It's a thing. So hit like and don't forget to subscribe. I know I've said it 20 times, but you can hear it 20 more times. Bye.